Hello everyone and welcome back to Matty Reacts, the channel where we take a look at things we never watched or listened to before. And we're taking on another act today that we've never covered on the channel, but I've been kind of a bit of a fan of for a long time. And by a long time, I'm talking the noughties. I'm talking the noughties. This is the Kooks, and it's a song called Never Know. Now, I'm sure anyone who does know the Kooks was probably introduced to the Kooks in the same way that I was, which is with Naive. And Naive was a song that came out when I was at college, and my lasting memory of it was one of the very first college parties I went to. They put on the music channels just in the background to start the night, and then obviously as the night went on, the TV went off and louder music was put on. But I distinctly remember Naive coming on the music channel video playlist, and just everybody at the party just knew it, including me. I had heard it before then, but that's just such an overriding memory that I have of this song. And I had a really good time at college. I really enjoyed myself in those years. I made a lot of friends. I did a lot of cool stuff, and I heard a lot of good music. And Inside In, Inside Out was such a good album, which is the album that Naive was on, and it was one of the albums that I did used to put on rotation quite often. So I've got fun memories. I've kept up with them. I kept up with them a little bit for a couple of albums, and then I've not really kept up with them much, I'd say over the past 10 years. So I'm kind of interested to see where they are in their music journey now. I don't know if they make the same kind of music that they always did, which was very much indie pop rock kind of thing. I don't know if they make that kind of music anymore. I don't know if as they've gotten older, maybe their style and their tastes have changed, because obviously it's been 18 years maybe since their first album, something like that. It's a long time, and I'd expect them to have changed a little bit. So we're going to jump over to the video and see exactly how much it's changed. The Kooks.
Nothing's ever set in stone. You're not like anyone I met before. You win by not playing the game. The times are changing, but you stay the same. Let's turn around the hourglass. Freeze it in a photograph.
Okay.
I'll tell you everything I used to hide, 'cause I don't wanna waste your time.
Now I can't quite tell if these are some old photos mixed in with new photos, or whether they're all recent. But is it Luke, the lead singer? I forget his name. It might be Luke. He doesn't seem to have aged much, does he? Lucky git.
Let's do all the things we want to do, because you never know when it's gonna, never know when it's gonna start.
Okay. So it still sounds like a Kooks song to me. You can still hear that sort of integral thread that runs throughout the song, and it sounds like the Kooks. However, I feel like it's mellowed. I feel like the sound's a lot warmer than it used to be. Not that it was cold or anything like that, but I think there was a bit more brashness when they were younger. There was a bit more sort of the music was a bit more in your face, whereas this feels like they've mellowed into what they always wanted to be. That chorus wasn't much of a chorus, but it was a really nice sounding chorus. It sounded warm. The vocals were really nice. I just really liked it. I mean, I wonder what else we're going to get, because it's quite a short song, less than 3 minutes. So I guess we'll just hit play.
So let's go pack up the car.
Oh, Kitty.
Drive to the south of France. The wind is dancing in your head, singing je ne regrette rien.
Okay.
Take the money when it's time to go.
He's got such a unique voice, hasn't he? You can tell it's him.
Think of all the places we can go, because you never know, never know, never know when it's gonna, never know, never know, never know when it's gonna.
Nice. Shoes. Come on, give us something a bit different for the end. Liking the claps in the background. Okay, it's a bit higher. Is that a woman's voice in the background? Is that someone who's in the band? I don't think they ever had a woman in the band back when I used to listen to them a bit more. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Like I said, I think it shows that they've always had an identity, but I think it's changed over the years in terms of like not that they've sold out or anything. I think it still sounds like them, but mellowed out and a bit more mature. I really enjoyed that. I actually tried to go and see them a few years ago. I got an email saying that they were playing locally, and I tried to get someone to go with me, and nobody would. And I didn't want to go on my own because I'm socially anxious and all of that jazz. So I like to go with people to new places and to new things. So I didn't go, but I wish I had, because they're one of the bands from. There's a lot of bands and acts from my college years that I still haven't had a chance to go and see, and there's some now that I definitely won't go and see. I used to listen to Little Chris's first album loads during college. I'd have loved to have seen him live, but unfortunately he passed away quite a few years ago now. So that'll never happen. I used to listen to a lot of Lily Allen's early albums. I don't think she's really into the music stuff anymore, so I'm not entirely sure that that'll ever happen. And also, she said some questionable things of late, so it's down to whether you'd want to or not. I used to listen to The Feeling quite a lot, their album. I've never seen them. I'd like to see them. And I listened to a lot of Mika's first album, and I only got to see him live for the first time last year. And that was basically because I just bought 2 tickets and bullied my friend Lucy to come in with me. She did have a good time, I think, but I feel like I bullied her into going with me a little bit because I couldn't even get my own wife to come with me. So if you can't even get your own wife to go with you, God, what's your life coming to? Bear in mind, I have told stories on the channel before about my wife has bullied me into going to Jonas Brothers twice with her, so she owes me and everything, but she didn't come with me. I don't know. Anyway. I'd love to go and see some of these acts that I grew up listening to, because I'm big for nostalgia. I love seeing bands that I've listened to so much over the years. So yeah, maybe if they come local to me again, I'll go next time. But yeah, thank you very much for dropping by, and I'll see you again for another reaction video very soon.